How's it going, gamers and goomans? Almost a daily report. I've been real busy lately and haven't been able to make my usual Fallout videos, so I thought instead we would finally get around to Chapter 6 of Call of Cthulhu? Okay, no, I checked. I stand corrected. Chapter 5. We are in Chapter 5 of Call of Cthulhu. Of my little Let's Play here. So, anyways, without further ado, let's enter the madness. Let's see. Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place thought to be abandoned revealed some surprises. Signs of recent occupation, as well as a partly charred painting. Interrupted in his searching by Officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive the detective to Hawkins Mansion. And so let's see, we're going to consult the diary real quick, because I literally haven't played this game in like almost a month, so I've got to relearn all the controls here. Yep. Do I have any points to spend? Oh, I do. Spot hidden, elegance. Investigate. Where should I put them? My psychology's not very strong. Kind of want to put it in investigation, spot hidden. I was putting them in spot hidden, I think. Yeah, let's put a couple more in there. There. Just so we have a better chance of spying things. Do you want to quickly validate? No, yes. How do I validate? I haven't done this in so long. There we go. Validate. Yes. So let's see. Oh, now we got a new one for Officer Bradley. This hick cop likes order and justice. He's no great sleuth, but he seems more inclined than his colleagues to discover the truth in the Hawkins case. The inhabitants of the island seem to be friendly with him. He could help me in my investigation. And as we figured out last time, he's got that scar on his cheek where Cat, the, what do you call him, bootlegger, cut him. Hawkins Mansion Gardens. The Hawkins Mansion is perched at the top of a steep cliff. The abandoned garden harbors the graves of the Hawkins family, and only the old caretaker, Silas Winchester, still roams this bleak spot. He protects it fiercely, and still puts flowers on the graves of his old masters. It's a gloomy place. Okay. Anything else? Nope. Cool. So we're going to follow Bradley and see the rats or something. Oh, it's leaves. And see where Silas is hiding. It's one of those fun parts in a game where you're following somebody and they don't walk as fast as you. What's up, Nevermore? Oh, he looks like he has something to say. No, maybe not. Oh, here we go.
Poor kid. Poor kid.
Yep. And then, oh, this one's got smashed.
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary and steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing, let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker must be very attached to her. The caretaker takes great care of these graves.
So wait, what are you doing, Bradley? Or is there something here I'm still missing? Okay, well, he's just gonna chill there, so I guess we're on our own. Trying to remember how all the controls again now.
I'll have to find another entrance. This entrance is still in use.
Whoa! Whoa! You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. dump them into the ocean.
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on dark water.
Henry worked with police. I work with Stephen Webster. Grab his axe. Do not defile this place.
You haven't forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory of the deceased.
That's true. I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
You still put flowers on her grave. You cherish her memory.
Mrs. Hawkins was an exceptional person. She cared for everyone around her.
Let me shed a light on what happened to her. Give me that key.
I'm probably making a big mistake, but it won't be the first. Here, take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Okay, so now we've got, where is he? Silas Winchester is caretaker of the Hawkins property. The old caretaker of the Hawkins family, Silas Winchester, still watches over the family graveyard and the burned-out mansion. Devoted to Charles Hawkins, whom he all but raised, he also has great respect for the memory of Sarah Hawkins and their child Simon. His long months of solitude in the abandoned property have made him very distrustful. Silas still puts flowers on the graves of Charles, Sarah, and Simon. Oh wait, there was... oh, wrong button. Oh, my inventory, yeah, because I probably got the key now. Yeah. I got hold of the key that opens the door to the tradesman's entrance of the Hawkins Mansion. I hope that it was worth the risk.
Pierce, shall we enter? Now that you finish your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go. Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Pierce and Officer Bradley explored the gardens of the Hawkins Mansion. The family lies in the graveyard of the property, guarded by Silas Winchester. The old caretaker, still faithful to his employers, keeps watch on the place, armed with his axe. Pierce and Bradley manage to calm him down and finally get hold of the key to the Hawkins Mansion. They enter the building, looking for the scene of the fire.
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
Oh, rats. Perfect.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
And just because I picked up another CP, and we're going to investigation this time. Okay, we're not finding much in this room. Oh, hello.
Sarah Hawkins and little Simon. The perfect picture of the middle-class family.
Oh, am I not in reconstruction mode? Oh, must be because I dropped out to put my point in. There we go.
What kind of meat is this?
Look at it from the other side. What the fuck is that? That looks like an eye and tentacles.
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins. The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor. Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Oh, well, good. Now there's lightning.
Silas managed to bring the fire under control, but it was already too late for the Hawkins.
Charles and Sarah's wedding was painted by Sarah herself. Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
Charles Hawkins poses like an explorer in front of exotic ruins. It is common knowledge that he wasted away his fortune on expensive trips. What was he looking for? Oh, I could look at that too. Shoot. Maybe there's something on the back. Since the fire in the Hawkins Mansion, the dining room has remained intact. The settings allow the places occupied by the family members to be determined. Visibly, etiquette was respected even in private. Charles Hawkins sat at the head of the table with wife and son on either side. The knocked-over chair would be due to something that happened after the fire, or it could confirm the theory of a domestic argument. Clearly, the roast was untouched in certain plates. The meat, mysteriously preserved since then, seems to have been the subject of the dispute between the Hawkins couple. Charles Hawkins poses like an explorer in front of the... Okay, is there anything on the back? No. Okay. And yeah, common knowledge. Cool. So we'll look in the rest of this hall just in case there's anything else of interest. Doesn't look like it.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Oops. We get another CP point, so we'll put that into our investigation as well. Jag that up to 50%. Because why not? Oh, spot hidden's going off.
They had a fight. Why? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
What's this?
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn? Did someone escape the fire?
Oops, didn't hold it long enough.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
This door is locked.
Okay, well, I think that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully we will investigate the mansion further. Oh, history of medicine in the this collection of medical knowledge. Oh yeah, right there. Health practices in the 18th century actually only covers the so-called civilized countries. It does not deal with the influence of holistic medicines or medicines from continents considered inferior. So yeah, oh, my medicine went up. Or, well, it progressed some. Cool. My occultism is still total garbage. I got another CP point though. Which one was locked? I can't remember where my lockpick was. Was that under investigation? Okay, yeah, and I'm picking locks, right? So anyways, guys, yeah, I sidetracked myself, but that's going to be it. I don't think I can pick that lock.
This door is
anyways, nope. Cool, we'll have to find a key. But yeah, we will investigate the mansion further and try to get to the bottom of this. Until then, I've been the Maple Warlock as the Maple Warlock, and I will see you guys next time. Be good, and don't cheat. Cheers. Massive thank you to everyone who supports my channel and my content, and an especially massive thank you to Texas Weeds and Anastasia for helping support the channel on the various other platforms. I still have no words. I'm working on it, but yeah. May the dice of fate roll ever in your favor, my dudes. Keep on keeping on, you crazy diamonds.